Ah, Radium Springs. It sounds more like a place for old people, mad scientists, or people doing videos on odd places in Georgia than a natural wonder. While it can accommodate all of these people, others will certainly not be out of luck. You can probably find something that interests you, even if you do not care for its interesting history, fair views, or gardens. There are probably a few questions you have about it. What could be so interesting about such a place, other than its name? Why would anyone want to know about it? What is it? What kind of questions should I ask? Why is this guy asking random questions I might want to know about Radium Springs? I can answer all of these questions and more in this video. So what is Radium Springs? At present day, it houses natural springs once used for a health retreat, ruins of old buildings, and a butterfly garden. So why is it so special? What makes people want to go there? First, we should examine the history of the springs. Back in the days before settlers, the Native Americans used Radium Springs, then debatably called Skywater, as a hunting and fishing spot. They were also fascinated by its near mini golf course Blue Water and believed it held value for your health. Then along came the colonists, who eventually settled in the area years later. By this time, it had been creatively renamed to Blue Springs. While still used for hunting and fishing, there was no use for health. And then something happened to change it all. In the early 20th century, a man named Baron G. Collier took samples and found radium in Blue Springs. Because other springs were being used as fountains of health, such as Warm Springs, he decided to buy up all the land around it and turn Blue, now Radium Springs, into a casino, resort, and spa. Wait just a minute. Isn't radium radioactive? Would there not be lots of health issues like dying? It seems like a bad idea for a health spa. Good catch, chemist. While radium can be over 3 million times more radioactive than uranium, and long-term effects can be very, very bad, at the time they knew very little about it. They named it Radium Springs because mineral spas like Warm Springs were already in full swing. Naming it radium meant that more people would come because of the radium, apparently some sort of health water. Even at this point in time, we still think that its luminescence contains mystical properties. But before you go off on a day trip to lounge by the pool or gamble your last penny, you are too late. The casino and resort closed in 1939 due to the Great Depression. While it did reopen from time to time, it sustained heavy damage during the floods of 1994. It was officially destroyed in 2003. But if you want to see the ruins or gardens, it would be good to know where the place is. 213 miles away from Swanee, it is just southeast of Albany in the coastal plain of Georgia. Nearby, you will find Baconton, a Marine Corps base, and Albany State University. Be sure to bring a GPS. You can tell that you are in the middle of nowhere. You want to take a dip? Even if you do not care about getting cancer or killing yourself by radiation poisoning, this may deter you from jumping into the springs. No? Fine. But if you are one to break the rules, be a strong swimmer, as the springs bubble up over 70,000 gallons per minute, so the current is moving awfully fast. Thanks for watching.